What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are doing well out on the other side of midnight, heading into Monday morning. I'm doing well myself. I come across this particular situation right here that is rapidly spreading around social media. Seems to be, well, the next viral video. Okay, I'm gonna just say that much. Involving this mother right here who is a 35-year-old Carlisha Hood. Okay, and this man right here to the left, 32-year-old Jeremy Brown. All right. Well, last Wednesday night, Carlisha Hood and her 14-year-old son decided to go to Maxwell Street Express right here, I guess, for a bit of dinner, where an altercation took place between the mother and this dude right here. Okay. So, what I want to do is for us to sit back and check this particular video out, and then we'll discuss the commentary.
And a disturbing case unfolds in court. A mother accused of ordering her son to commit murder in a West Pullman restaurant. The mother and son are now charged, both of them. Elizabeth Matthews joins us now with more on this developing story. Elizabeth?
Yeah, Natalie, that mom who's accused of giving those shoot-to-kill orders is now being held on $3 million bail. Parts of that shooting were actually captured on this restaurant's surveillance video, which helped the witnesses identify the suspects to police. So this all happened Sunday night, police tell us, just after 11 o'clock, about 11:05 p.m. 35-year-old Carlisha Hood and her 14-year-old son arrived at the Maxwell Street restaurant on South Halstead at 117th. Hood went in for food. Her son waited in the car. Prosecutors say that's when she began arguing with this man, 32-year-old Jeremy Brown, who was also inside ordering food at the time. Hood began texting her son, who appeared in the doorway, hands in his pockets. A fight became physical between Hood and the victim. The victim was able to punch the woman once. That's when prosecutors say the boy pulled out a gun, fired a single shot to the victim's back, followed him outside, kept firing, striking him fatally twice in the back.
Once outside of the restaurant, while the co-defendant was still shooting at the victim, the defendant instructed her son, the co-defendant, to continue to shoot and kill the victim. Once the co-defendant finished shooting the victim, the defendant turned her focus towards witness one. She began pointing at witness one and instructing her son to shoot her.
Prosecutors say the Hood even tried to get the gun from her son, but he pushed her away. No shots were fired at that witness, who is also the victim's girlfriend. Both mother and son facing murder charges. She's also charged with contributing to the delinquency of a minor. The teen boy also facing unlawful use and possession of a firearm. Both, we're told, did surrender themselves to police yesterday. We're also told that Hood, the woman charged in this, the mom charged in this, also had a FOID card herself and was licensed to conceal carry. Reporting live, Elizabeth Matthews, Fox 32, Chicago.
Okay, now for those of you that may have seen this video, I will put the link in the description box for you guys to see it for yourself. All right. I'll tell you something. There's two people that was wrong here. Two people. The 14-year-old boy, he was not wrong at all for what he did. Okay, because I'm sure any and every one of us would have done the same thing. Okay, I'm gonna just say that. Now, starting with this dude right here, I don't know what this altercation was about, you understand, but I watched the video and you could not make heads or tails out of whatever it is they were arguing about. You couldn't, but I do know this dude was acting awfully over aggressive. You see what I'm saying? Threatened to hit this woman if she kept talking. And now also, this woman, from what I can see, wasn't threatening his manhood, jumping up in his face, cussing him, or doing none of that. She was just speaking her opinion, whatever it was. You understand? I didn't hear any vulgarity. I didn't hear nothing. It was all on him. So he got what he got. I can care less. I'm not lying. I can care less, because I'm going to tell you this. Let's just say, for example, had that been either one of your mothers out there, or wives, girlfriends, significant other, whatever, and she came to you and told you that some lowlife like this did this to her, you would want to go and do the same thing. So I have no, beefs or qualms about what happened to him, period. I'm going to tell you where the mother was wrong, though. Is allowing her son to have the gun in the first place. She put him in harm's way. Your first duty and obligation is not to put your child in harm's way when you are a parent. Okay? Number one, she had the conceal and carry permit. The gun was supposed to be on her, not in her son's hoodie pocket. Number two, where the woman was wrong. You understand? Other than what I'm saying, her texting him, telling him to come in there and shoot this guy. But after the kid shot this dude, okay, she tried to wrestle the gun. First of all, no, she told the boy to shoot the girl, the woman that this guy was with, which was, basically somebody that was just with the guy and standing on the sideline, being if she was instigating or laughing or whatever. She still had no right to tell her son to shoot whoever this woman was. And she didn't have a right to wrestle the gun away. To even attempt to wrestle the gun away from her son to shoot the girl herself. See, this is where the mother is wrong right here. This is where the mother was wrong. Now, I also, heard some people, around social media that did the story, said that, well, the woman should have just shut her mouth, you know what I mean, and not engaged the guy. You understand? But be that as is, she didn't shut her mouth. You understand? And what have you. And that's just for the safety, because you got a lot of these crazy low-life bastards out here, just looking for a chance to assault what they call a soft target. And this guy was one of them. I guarantee you, he was looking for an excuse to do what he did to this woman. All right? There was no excuse whatsoever. Okay? Now, like I said, when this woman was talking to him, she wasn't up in his face like I've seen so many chicks jump up on a guy's face, challenging him in this and that, cussing him out and all that. You know what I mean? Now, I can kind of understand if the dude knocked the hell out of her then, in that aspect. I can understand it. But this woman wasn't doing nothing like that. She was merely stating her opinion of whatever it is. You understand? And she wasn't vulgar about doing it. Not from what I seen. Okay? But this is what it is. Look, I'm going to tell you ladies out there something. Number one, if you have a conceal and carry permit, and you have that FOID card or whatever you want to call it on you, make sure you got your gun with you. Because see, she could have easily just said, no, you're not going to do nothing to me. And if you attempt to do something to me, I'm going to stretch you out right here in this place. You see what I'm saying? And been ready to do so because she had a right to fear for her safety and her life. All right? Your gun is supposed to be on you. You see? Number two, I want to tell you, don't engage these crazy ass people out here. Whatever it is, let them go ahead and say whatever they're going to say, but make sure, you understand, you protect yourself. And sometimes protecting yourself is just being quiet. Because by talking, sometimes you can add fuel to the fire. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can do that. Or what have you. Because some of these people, like I said about this particular guy right here, wait till y'all see the video. For those of you that have not watched the video, you'll understand what I mean. It was no excuse for the way this guy acted right here. But now, they got this woman and her son in jail on a $3 million bond. $3 million. They don't want her to get out. They don't want him out. You understand? Both of them in jail. See, all because some crazy, Another thing I want to say before I go, the judicial system want to take our rights away to defend ourselves from these criminals that they slap on the wrist that's running around in our communities. You see, by letting these criminals have their way. Because I bet you money this guy have probably a rap sheet about as long as he is tall. Probably had a case pending while he's out acting crazy, doing what he did, which he will not be doing again. You got a lot of Jeremy Browns out here right now, wreaking havoc in the community, threatening citizens of our community. So that's what it is. He get what he get. That's just all there is to it. That's all I got on this one, people. I want you guys to tell me what you think about this particular video. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts and views on it in the comment section. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. People, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.